right. Chip Ganassi was kind of cool earlier. He did the command to start the engines, and I was telling you this before. He was like, before I introduced him on stage, he's looking at, like, the rundown, and he's going, come on, man, pump me up. Make this a big thing, I mean, that was kind of cool.
He's like a little kid in a candy store. You know he loved being Grand Marshal.
Brad, let me set this up for you. For the pre-race show on Live 105.3, Crash and I were in here doing our usual madness, and Ganassi comes in for he interrupts EJ Viso's interview for one.
Poor EJ.
And Ganassi comes in here, spends his typical 20, 25 minutes, but he came into the Live 105 Nation asking what he should say.
Oh, he didn't want to mess it up.
And we asked.
We didn't want to be typical. He wanted to do something
different.
different.
Live 105.3 Nation to call in and say, what should Chip Ganassi, multi-IndyCar team owner, champion, NASCAR team owner Chip Ganassi, what he should say
right,
as he was the Grand Marshal tonight. And I believe Cody has it queued up back at the station. This was previous with Chip Ganassi here on Live 105.3 as we solicit callers to tell Chip Ganassi what he should say tonight. Go ahead, Cody. Let's go to line one. Rob, you're on with Crash Gladys and Kenny Sargent on Live 105.3. Go ahead, Rob. What do you think Chip Ganassi should say to intro the race tonight?
Mr. Ganassi, I'm thinking either just straight drivers or how about IndyCar drivers?
That's not a bad idea.
That's true. That's a good thought.
Okay, now here's Chip Ganassi.
Okay.
Just as he's lighting up the Bombardier Lear Jet 550. Chip Ganassi on Live 105.3.
IndyCar drivers, start your engine!
Nice. How about that?
Yeah. Rob!
The Live 105.3 Nation. Where else can you get that?
Yeah.
You just can't,
No way.
I mean, not in any other sport, not on any other radio station. I mean, that's awesome.
Chip Ganassi with us on Live 105.3. Of course, your team winner tonight with Mr. Dixon. And can you thank Live 105.3 and the Live 105.3 Nation for helping you with your intro tonight for the race?
Kenny, it's. I was looking back at you look back at the race, quickly, and you have a little quick review about what happened during the race and why certain things happened. And I think it would be foolish for me to think that my association with Live 105.3 wasn't part of pushing that over the finish line.
That was the mojo you needed.
That was probably it when you think about it. It was just that little bit.
Cody, can you run the live introduction with Chip Ganassi intro on tonight's race?
I think my voice was cracking, wasn't it?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you were
I think it
having
was.
fun.
It was awesome,
I could
though.
tell.
Cody, go ahead.
IndyCar drivers, start your engine!
Your voice cracked.
My voice cracked at the end there, didn't it?
Yeah. And you got that introduction, I think, from Rob listening to us on 105.3.
It was Mike or Rob or somebody, whoever that was out there. I want to thank you. It was great. I got it right here.
Have you ever done
Texas's
that before?
finest.
Was that the first time you got to do that?
Well, obviously, since my voice cracked, you would say that was the first time, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, but is it? I mean, that's got to be a cool thing to do.
It was cool. It was cool.
It was really cool.
It really was, yeah.